Hello and welcome back to Live and Almost Famous.
Now, earlier on in the show we were treated to the musical delight in the form of Ollie and Jinder.
And we're glad to have them here for a chinwag in a little bit of a moment. But first, we're going to go and speak to our resident nerds, Joe, Matt and Ash, for an alternative view on music, away from Northern Paul's R&B and stuff. Come on, guys, what do you think is hot and what is not for 2004?
Well, this is a little bit R&B, but Outkast had a new album, it was pretty good. Gomez got a new one in March, that should be fantastic.
Gomez alternative?
Well, alternative to something else, yeah, I mean...
well, yeah, I suppose.
Alternative to what? Yeah, they're an alternative to something. Yeah, but anyway, they're a great band in March.
Excellent.
By the album.
Nice one.
Right, something you seriously need to hear.
There's passion there.
Passion.
A passion.
A guy called Steve Burns. He's an ex-children's presenter in America. But he's been touring with the Flaming Lips. He's been working with the Flaming Lips a bit. It's great stuff. Seriously.
Popped it.
Nice one.
Ash?
Yep.
Okay, I know strictly speaking they were 2003, but I'm going to have to go with Interpol.
Right.
They released a fantastic album last year called Turn on the Bright Lights, and I'm tipping them for greatness this year.
Have they got another
They have
album
been
coming
tipped.
out? Have they got another album coming out this year?
No, but I'm sure they're going to be promoting it this year.
Okay, yeah.
So
I would if I was them. So.
Well, thanks very much for your opinions on music of what's not. Now we're going to speak to Ollie and Jinder. So welcome along to the studio.
Hello.
Thanks very much for coming. Amazing tune earlier.
Thanks a lot.
First of all, what a good tune. That's like the fourth time you've heard it today, and it is really good. So you've got to tell us, how did you meet each other? Was this?
It was a chance meeting at a cheeky little venue in Parkstone called the Central.
It was pretty cheeky.
Yeah, very cheeky.
Little jam night down at our local, and we just bumped into each other, had a bit of a jam, and thought, yeah, that'll do.
What, like open mic?
Yeah, it's an open mic night, yeah.
Okay.
And then we did a tour last year, about a 50-day tour, and things worked out well, so we started writing an album.
Very welcome.
Excellent.
So who are your actual musical influences?
For me, it's kind of like, I would say the three Wilson brothers, Brian, Dennis and Carl, the whole Beach Boys kind of thing, Big Star, Chris Bell, Alex Chilton, the whole 70s underground rock kind of scene. It's where kind of indie alternative rock kind of started from. So yeah, that's where I'm definitely.
More into my sort of melody sort of stuff like Beatles and Kinks and Doors, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
And do you both write the tunes, or is it like a
we
collaborative?
co-write and co-produce and co-play everything. It's all done between the two of us. Which is pretty cool.
Now this is something I've got to ask, because this guy hasn't left my CD player for a while, but Damien Rice, who's an incredibly talented musician,
he's wicked, isn't he?
His website has got links to your own website. Now, how did that come about?
Amazing, yes. We did a gig in Winchester, and we had quite a few people there. Obviously, a lot of them were Damien Rice fans, and they just started talking about us on his message board.
It's kind of similar style, isn't it, to what you...
not too far.
They seem to, the people who are digging Damon stuff seemed to be one into the stuff that we were doing, and just started bigging us up on his message board, and that whole kind of vibe, and it just went from there.
So what is your website address? Do you want to give it a quick go on.
www, which camera?
The red one. 3.
That one.
www.olasandjinder.com. Don't type with a J in, it's just Jinder with a J. .com.
And that brings us to the fact that you've got your debut album coming out as well, called The Best of Days Ahead.
Yeah.
15th of March,
That's
available
right.
in all good music stores.
Independent record shops, yeah. Locally,
it's all underground then. So.
Yeah, but locally we're going to stick it in HMV as well.
Ace.
Well, our record company have told us they had Frontside Records, who we're signed to, said they're going to put it locally in HMV as well.
And
so.
you've
got not really a problem, is it?
Tour coming up.
Put it where they like.
And you've got a tour coming up as well.
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Everywhere, or?
We've got 80 dates in total in the UK.
80 dates?
Yeah, it's wicked. So we're starting, I think, 25th of Feb in the Central, we kick it off.
Is that all over the country then?
Yep. Yeah, Wales, Leicester, Wolverhampton, London, Bristol.
Everywhere.
Yeah. You go all the major cities as well then?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the major cities basically.
Excellent. Oh, excellent. Well, I think you've got to go and get ready to play your tune now, but before you do you want to tell us a little bit more about it, where it came from?
Yeah, it's basically just, it's the title track off the album. It's called The Best of Days Ahead. We wrote it pretty near the beginning, end of the tour, so...
Excellent.
Got
got a lot of significance.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you want to go and get ready, that'll be ace.
That's brilliant news.
Give us a CD and we'll try and stick it on Nerve FM as well, so all you lot
sure
of Dylan's can hear it.
Sam's a DJ, so go and get yourselves ready, guys.
Cheers, Sam.
And just quickly,
Cheers,
we're very, very, very nearly out of time now, so it's time to close the show, really, Sam, with this bit that we haven't really practiced very much.
Well, Ollie,
so it's something to do with
it's
moles.
been emotional.
It has been emotional,
Very
Sam.
emotional.
So emotional that it's just like having a mole removed, apparently.
Anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and all that remains is to thank our range of wonderful guests.
We've got the early riser, easy rider, Northern Pool from Fire 107.6 FM. Bless
The
him.
multi-skilled Chris Phillips.
And of course, we've had our resident punk rock nerds, Ash, Matt, and obviously the very, very, very lovely Joe.
I've been Sam.
I've been Ollie.
Almost. And this has been Live and Almost Famous.
Very, very live, very almost famous. And this is Olas and Jinder playing us out with the best of the days ahead. Take it away, boys.
And don't forget to keep it nerve.
As I watched you walking through that door, something hit me, I didn't quite know it all. And if I try to put the past right to the back of my head, then I know that the best of days is ahead. When I saw that all I had was gone, don't like to think back to how it was before. And if I try to put the past right to the back of my head, then I know that the best of days is ahead. Then I know that the best of days is ahead. If I try to put the past right to the back of my head, then I know that the best of days is ahead. Then I know that